Row 13. We're doing a backward forward knot to start it out. Three forward backward knots to help kind of close up that O. Last one. And then ending with a backward forward knot again. Yeah, so all you guys who really like designs out there, sorry, but that's not exactly the stuff that I make. It just doesn't interest me as much personally. Anyway, we're on row 14. So bring the first and last strings up. You guys have probably caught on to it by now, you know, because you guys are all smarts. And we're going to start, well, not really start, but we're going to do the entire row using only forward backward knots. So forward backward knots across the entire row this time for row 14. Don't know how. Situation, things out of frustration. But then that's fine. And stop drinking Jesus wine. So, yep, last one. Okay. Okay, now we're on row 15, so we brought those strings down, and we're doing backward forward knots across the entire row. Okay? So we can get some separation between the O and the next L that we're about to do. Every knot counts, so try not to miss any steps or else it doesn't, not good at all. I know times where like I've been like, have I done this step before? I'm not exactly sure. So make like highlighting it after you finished it or stuff like that. All of it helps. Okay. Guess what, guys? My foot stopped falling asleep, but I think it started up again. I think it's, nope, we're good. It's all good. Do you just hate that? When your foot falls asleep? It's no good. It's no good at all. Okay, last one. Last one. Okay, row 16 now, so the first and last strings are up. And we are doing backward forward knots across the entire row. So that we can get our second L working. For the LOL. Okay, my foot fell asleep again. This is horrible, you guys. This is really bad. I'm not even sitting on it. It's weird stuff. It's not even like it's in a weird position, like the blood can't get to it. I don't really know. But anyway, back to the bracelet. Why just do that? Talk in a British accent for the rest of the time. Why not? Just kidding, you probably won't be able to understand me anyway. Alright, last one. Okay, row 17. Bringing down the strings, kind of around, and doing backward forward knots across the entire row again. See, like I said, it won't even take that long to memorize this, you know, because it's like, man, all I have to do is just do this, and then I'm kind of done. The step amount is what kind of gets you, though. You're kind of intimidated by, oh great, 36 steps, brilliant, but I really like this. It's okay, because these steps are really not that hard to do, so, yeah. It's bittersweet, I guess. Bittersweet. I'm actually making this one for my little sister because she really, really wanted it. So I was like, why not? Or it's not like I don't have enough right now anyway. Alright, row 18, first and last strings up, like so. Backward, forward knot to start it out. Once again, getting that little L part down here. And then, yes, you guessed it, 3 forward backward knots. That song's stuck in my head. Hope you love my beautiful singing voice, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do, 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 do. Okay. Now, row 19, we're doing, yes, familiar instruction, backward forward knots across the entire row. Pretty sure it's like every other one is this. almost close. Saw that Rise of the Planet of the Apes yesterday. It's not as bad as I thought, you know. It's a cool concept, the whole Alzheimer's thing. Pretty awesome. Last one. Okay. Row 20. We're almost there. 16 more steps to go. It's actually like more than my last bracelet, and we're just halfway through this one. Alright, starting off backward forward knot, finishing up this L so we can get to the cute little smiley face, and then 3 forward backward knots. It's kind of like once you memorize the letters, you're pretty much set, like how to do them. You're good after that. And if there's any feedback, anything at all, that would really help me right now, like, because I'm just starting out with these tutorial videos, so any feedback at all, I am totally game for it. Okay, row 21, brought them down, 2 strings. Now we're doing, yes, you guys all know, backward forward knots across the entire row. That rhymed. It's rhyme time. Okay, backward, forward, across the entire row. Yeah, with 70 inches, you gotta at least 2 LOL little signs. What I recommend once you're done, and you're just like, okay, these strings cannot make another pattern, like, no matter how hard I try. It's really good to do like a braid at the end. That's usually pretty helpful. Alright, row 22, up, like so, and we're doing forward backward knots this time across the entire row. So, and then we're getting to the smiley face. So you could even take like little bits and pieces of this tutorial and just put like an L and O, whatever, in a different bracelet, or just follow the part about the smiley face and then just do a bracelet with only the smiley face guy, you know? Lots of things you could do. Lots of creative little things you could think of. Okay, and then the last one, around the smiley face man. Okay, this For 23, this is probably the most complicated one. I gotta say this is probably a complicated one. A backward forward knot. First you're gonna do a backward forward knot. Next, we're going to do a forward backward knot. And then you're going to do a backward strings. Okay, now I got it. Backward forward knot. Then a forward backward knot again. And then ending it on a backward forward knot. If I can get these strings to stop tangling with each other. And yes, you probably knew this, but that just made your eyes for you. So now now on row 24, so we brought the strings down and doing forward backward knots across this entire row. Forward. Oops. Goodness, I only did one. Because on row 24, I'm supposed to bring them up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this. So this is up. I don't want that. Okay, now on row 24, we're bringing our two strings up. And we're doing a forward backward knots across the entire row. Pretty simple. Once again, it's really just like one or two steps. It's not anything hard. Ooh. One more. Okay, bring those strings down for row 25. We're doing backward forward knots across the entire row. Forward. Alright, row 26.